Indonesia will inaugurate its 8th President Prabowo Subianto on Sunday, October 20th, following a sweeping election victory in February in which he secured the presidency after multiple failed runs in past elections. The recently decorated honorary 4-star general rose to the top job in the world's third-largest democracy despite past allegations of human rights abuses during his time in the military, which he has denied. His popularity soared with younger voters, especially on social media like TikTok, and especially after he picked outgoing President Joko Widodo's son as his running mate. Prabowo had billed himself to voters and investors alike as the continuity candidate and has repeated pledges to use as a guide Jokowi's economic policies, which have modernized infrastructure, cut red tape, and delivered growth and prosperity in the trillion-dollar G20 economy. Since his victory, he has paid courtesy visits to multiple state leaders including Russia, Japan, China, and Malaysia, and has planned for an expansion of government agencies, a plan criticized by experts as risking a bloat in bureaucracy. Prabowo Subianto, born in 1951 into one of Indonesia's most prominent families, is a former lieutenant general. He married Siti Hidayati Harayati, popularly known as Titiek Suharto, the daughter of Indonesia's former President Suharto, and they had a son together. Prabowo himself is the son of one of the country's most respected economic planners. Suharto and Prabowo divorced in 1998 after 15 years of marriage. In May 1998, as Indonesia was engulfed by rioting and economic turmoil, Suharto was ousted from office. Prabowo was accused of instigating the violence. Incoming President Bakaruddin Jusuf Habibie later claimed that on his second night in office, Prabowo arrived at the presidential palace, armed and accompanied by a squad of special forces soldiers, attempting to stage a coup. Shortly after, Prabowo was dismissed from the army, shunned by Jakarta's elite, and went into self-exile in Jordan for several years. He denies any wrongdoing and was never charged. In 2009, just over 10 years after his fall from grace, Prabowo ran for vice president alongside presidential candidate Megawati Soekarnoputri. However, the pair were defeated by Susilo Bambang Yudhoyono. Prabowo then vied for the presidency in the 2014 elections with his running mate, Hatta Rajasa, but lost to Jakarta Governor Joko Widodo. In September 2018, Prabowo announced his candidacy for president again, this time with running mate Sandiaga Uno, popularly known as Sandy. He once more faced off against Joko Widodo. Both sides pushed nationalistic economic platforms, but issues of race and religion were also prominent in the campaign for leadership of the world's largest Muslim-majority country. In 2019, the two presidential candidates kicked off their first public debate, broadcast nationwide, covering topics such as law, human rights, and terrorism. The 6-month campaign started slowly but gained momentum with televised debates and rallies across the archipelago of more than 17,000 islands. Prabowo, trailing in the polls, struggled to land significant blows against Widodo. Following Jokowi's victory, Prabowo was appointed defense minister in 2019. He re-entered the presidential race for the 2023 to 2024 election season, holding a slim lead over former Central Java Governor Ganjar Pranowo in most polls. Prabowo's third presidential bid was clouded by controversy over his running mate, 36-year-old Gibran Rakabuming Raka, Jokowi's firstborn son. Political analysts suggest this move was intended to tap into Jokowi's substantial support base. On election day in February 2024, Prabowo cast his vote. Unofficial quick counts later declared his victory, leading with 58% of the vote against two other candidates.